already mentioned that I had an inspection already this year, a Zoom inspection, asking me about facilities for taking exams and so on, and checking up that we're doing it all properly. And one of the things the inspector pointed out to me was that these days we have to ensure that you can read an analogue clock. Now, I fell off my chair laughing about this, and she did as well, really, to some extent, to be fair. So make sure you can read an analogue clock. I don't think we've got any digital clocks to display at the moment. So morning exams are going to start at 9 o'clock. So that's when the big hand's at 12 and the little hand's at 9. And the afternoon exams will start at 1:30 for the mocks. Usually in the summer we start at 2 p.m. for afternoon exams. But just make sure you can read an analogue clock. I think one of the things she pointed out was that in the Far East these days particularly, analogue clocks are rarely used, and therefore students from those kind of areas aren't very familiar with them, and for working out their time for their exam it's a bit difficult. But if that's a problem for anybody, please come and see me. So we're fortunate here in the sports hall that we've got this balcony we can overlook all of you, and remember it's like a great big battleships grid, and I stand up here playing battleships sometimes. Now, not zooming in too close because you don't want to see the names, but that's the kind of plan for English language. Quite full, everybody in their seats there, English language GCSE. But for computer science, it's going to look more like that. So there are going to be some strange configurations in the sports hall for exams this year, but that means, say, for GCSEs, we can keep you in the same seats all the time. Now, lots of people have said to me, not really fair, sir, is it? Wales have cancelled their GCSEs and A-levels. Scotland have cancelled their equivalent GCSEs as well. So why do we have to do them? Well, the decision has been made that at the moment that GCSEs and A-levels in England will carry on as normal. And so we're planning for that. And part of the planning is obviously do mock exams. Now, if exams were cancelled, the mock exams results become quite significant as well. So you should take the mock exams seriously. We're doing them under exam conditions, so that can satisfy the powers that be that we have done some kind of rigorous testing and so on as well. So yeah, you should revise for them carefully, and you should be focused in your work and what you're doing and so on, and forget about all the stuff that's going on around. Just focus on you and your exams. At the same time, they're only exams. Right? Now, some nervousness, some little bit of anxiety about exams is perfectly normal. Now, you might say, not worry about exams, it's all right for you to say so, you did yours back in the dark ages, surely. But I have taught for 30 years or so, and been an exams officer for 5 years, and I've got 3 sons as well. One of them last year had to do his final exams for university online. Not a nice experience, really. Got another one doing his finals this year. Don't know exactly how they're going to pan out yet. So as a dad, I've seen it from that side as well. So, don't worry about things, talk about things with your folks and so on. Let them share in your exam timetable, show them your exam revision sessions and so on as well. And, make sure you talk to somebody either at home, friends, here at school, and don't struggle on your own.